What's up, guys? It's Isaac here at Tobacco Road Harley-Davidson, and I'm here to tell you about the Harley-Davidson Programmable Heated Jacket. Now, if you're looking for the one piece of winter riding gear that's really a must-have, I gotta say the heated jacket is a hard one to beat. If you're like me and you really didn't think you needed a heated jacket and you got bags on your bike, and so you're like, oh, I'll just throw 3 extra hoodies in there with me and I'll be good to go. Let me just say, after doing a ride, and my bags were almost empty because all I had to do was throw a shirt on, throw this on over it, and then just throw some leathers on over that for a little extra protection, and we're good to go. Plug it into the bike, and you get a little bit cold, and just go ahead and turn it on, you're good to go. Now this is probably the place where a lot of folks start when they get heated gear, because this jacket is required if you want to go with the gloves or the glove liners, as well as the pants or the sock or the boot liners. So we'll come around over here and we'll show you how this works right quick. So the first step you have to do is you have to install the wiring harness. Now that harness does come with the jacket, so all you have to do is you have to connect it to the motorcycle's battery and then run it out somewhere, usually somewhere off to the side, that way it's easy to plug into. Now, currently right now, I believe the Pan America Special is the only bike that comes pre-wired with the hookups for the heated jackets, but if you've got a bike like a Softail like me or another touring bike, then you're going to need to go ahead and install that harness on it. And currently, Harley-Davidson doesn't offer an adapter from the tender to the plug-in for the heated gear. Right now, it does run on an independent harness. So if you wanted to go ahead and plug into this jacket, and you're getting ready to go ride, all you got to do is just unzip the coat, and you actually have, and you'll see it actually stores up very nicely, so it makes for a pretty nice everyday jacket too. It's very warm on its own, but you just unbutton this here, and that way you've got your controller right down there. And what I can do is I can unzip this pocket right here, and there's actually 2 plugs in here. There's the plug to plug into the pants, and then there's also the one for the actual power to the battery. So I'll do is I'll go ahead and get that out. And if I did have the gloves, what I could also do is I could unzip this and pull that plug out right there. But since we're not running the gloves, just running the jacket, then we'll keep those all nice and tidy tucked away. So what I'll do is when I get on the bike, then all I've got to do is I can plug in just like that. Got my jacket zipped up, and then of course I have my leathers thrown on over that, and I'm good to go ride. Now, nice part about this is once I'm riding, or right before I start, I can go ahead and I can press and hold the jacket button, which is the part down the bottom, for a few seconds, and then I'll see it light up, and then I can just go ahead and tap it. Now I can choose one of the 3 heat options, either low, medium, or hot. And I've had it on low for the most part, and that's been plenty enough. I think if I wore just this jacket and a shirt underneath it, I might need hot, but I haven't gotten to quite something that cold yet. Because it's been solid. It's just a really good jacket all on its own, and then the heated part is a really nice little feature to throw in there. And then we're good to go. We're good to go ride. I've had the gloves. I can control them from the jacket right here too, which is nice. But yeah, and then if I need to go and unplug, or if I need to go turn it off, I can just press and hold it, and it'll shut right off. Now, if I need to see what I'm doing, it's a little bit hard to kind of see down there, so this does stretch a little bit, so I can kind of pull it out a little bit better so I can get a good view of it to make sure it's on or set where I want it. But other than that, then we're good to go ride. And that's going to make our commutes and our longer weekend rides in the winter months a little bit nicer. And I don't have to fill the bags with all the extra hoodies and sweatshirts and stuff that I would normally need. I just bring this with me, and we're good to go. And one of my biggest fears that I had with heated gear beforehand was that I was going to yank myself off the bike. But all I've got to do is it unplugs itself if you forget to unplug it beforehand. So you're good to go. So if you have any questions, be sure to reach out, and we'll see you soon.